Hello, lovelies. I know it's been a little while since I did a catch-up. That's probably what most of my videos will be now, is like catch-ups. But it's been a while because of life and doing stuff, and not having the opportunity and the time. Work's been really busy. But welcome back to all my regulars, and hello to any new people who have joined, come and subscribe, new subscribers. Thank you. It's so kind, it's so lovely of you to spend some of your time popping over here and watching my videos and seeing what I'm up to. Now, first of all, I have to apologise for how I look. I'm in my loungewear. We had one hell of a night last night. Hubby has been suffering with a bad tooth. And I didn't realise how bad, and he left it. And then last night he came home from work and his face was out here. And I said, right, we need to go down to A&E. I said, if that's a really bad infection, I said, that could turn to sepsis and you need antibiotics. Anyway, we did NHS 111. They gave us an emergency dentist. They didn't have any spaces. So they said, get yourself to A&E. It's really important, once they knew how big his swelling was. So I dropped him down to A&E. I sat in the car park because I can't sit in A&E. And I was quite happy to be sitting outside, for a few hours maybe. And I took my crochet with me. And anyway, he got triaged, and they said it's going to be 4 hours before you see a doctor. So he messaged me. We were WhatsApping each other, and he said, you go home, he said, and come back and pick me up later. And I said, okay, I'll do that, because I got him down there about 9:30. This was about 10:30. I got home about 11, or just before. Yeah, because it's only a 15-minute drive from where we live. So I got home, and he just kept messaging me through the night what they were doing. And they sent him for a scan. They took blood tests. They gave him a huge, big dose of antibiotics intravenously. They gave him another big injection of antibiotics. They gave him morphine. And they've given him really strong antibiotics to take for a week, and he's got to go and see a dentist in a few days. But it didn't all finish until we didn't get home till about 5 o'clock this morning in the end. So I went back to bed for about 4.5 hours. I only slept for about 2.5 of those, because I kept waking up and listening and making sure. He crashed on the settee. He didn't want to come to bed because he wanted to be upright and sit comfortably. And I have to admit, when I came down and saw him, I thought, oh my goodness, you're not getting better. And he's driving a bus today for a wedding. He drives a community bus. He does voluntary bus driving for a community bus, and this wedding has hired 2 of the buses to transport their wedding guests to different venues. And I said to Bob, are you really going to do it? He said, yeah, I'll be fine. He looked awful when I got up. But between then, I got up at 9:30. Between then and 12 o'clock, the antibiotics had actually kicked in. The swelling had gone down more, which was great. He said the pain's gone. Great. So he went out a shower and a shave. I made him some scrambled eggs, and he's taken some more painkillers and antibiotics, and he's a different bloke, different man. And he said, yeah, I feel great, I feel fine. And off he's gone. He's gone off to do his voluntary bus driving. But oh my goodness, what a night. I still feel shattered, so I'm sorry if I look tired, sound tired. Heaven knows how this video is going to turn out. But I'll probably be stopping and starting because I've got different bits to show you. So, where to begin? So, fingers crossed Bob will completely heal from this, and we'll have to get him to the dentist and get sorted. Right, so what has Moo been up to? Well, as you know, I'm going to start with this little one. There might be a little bit of rustling because they're in little bags. These are my little tiny project bags that I've got going. Now, when I did my last catch up, I showed you that I had bought this book because Naughty Sam on Manford's Makes did a book look with this one, and I saw it and I thought, oh, I have to have that. I have to have it. So when I said to you that I was going to do the sunflower on the next one, I have started her. I have to say, I think I've picked one of the trickiest ones to do. I thought maybe not, because it's very fiddly. Also, I've done it in 100% cotton, very thin cotton. And I think I will go by her recommendation and try and find some 2-weight cotton acrylic, because I do think this yarn that I've used is too thin, really, although it's coming out beautifully. Anyway, let me show you where I've got to so far. She's not far off being finished, but there she is. Her head might be a bit misshapen at the moment because when I'm holding it to stitch all the little bits on, oh my goodness, yes, I've got to put another little extra ruffle of hair round there. I've done, this is the top layer of the petals there, and I've done the underskirt, and I've done the other little petals, and then you pull that down and it goes into a sunflower. So it works, it's there, and it's brilliantly made. It's not finished yet, so I've got more to do. She needs her arms. I've got some more stuffing. Just bear with me. Sorry, the cat was howling. She's just telling me that she's woken up, she's had her dinner, and now she's going back to bed. But she howls and tells you. Oh my word, does she? So where was I? Yes. So it's coming along, but with this cotton, these petals are all turning up. So what I'm going to do when I've finished it is I'm going to actually attach them a little bit down under here. I'm going to do some attaching, and then I'll probably attach them to the skirt as well, and it'll just make it a little bit more sort of joined up. But I love it, and the concept of it is brilliant, but it's quite fiddly. If you're fairly new to amigurumi, I wouldn't do a flower like this. But I'm enjoying it to a degree, but I don't think I'm enjoying it enough to do another flower. I was going to do 2 flowers for the granddaughters, but I might do a flower for one and something else for another. I quite like the little girl who turns into a frog, but there's other ones in there as well. So, but I will do one more because I've done one for one grandchild. I actually need really to do 3 because we've got 3 little granddaughters. Oh, I might do another flower. There looks like there's I don't know, I think the rose and the peony might be a little bit easier, so I might carry on. I can't make my mind up. I don't know. But she is coming along beautifully. And it's very clever. It's so clever, the way it's all put together, and it's not difficult to follow. Not difficult to follow at all. I don't think so. It's just, it is a bit fiddly putting all the bits together. So that's my little sunflower fairy. That's that one. Now, what's next? Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, and I didn't tell you, I will put all the links below to who all the creators are that I talk about today. This is Febi Paranajaya. Chibiscraft is her her name, and I will put the links below, but that's her book, and there's lots of wonderful little reversible amigurumi. Very clever, very clever designer. Right, so next, yes, now I don't know if any of you know, bear with me. So my next little, now I've lost where I've put one of these squares. I've left one downstairs, but I've got photos of them all, so I will put them at the end of the video. But I don't know if any of you know Happy Berry. She does have a YouTube channel, and I believe she has an Instagram channel, and she's got a Facebook group. So I will put all those links below, but her name is Laura Eccleston. And she, again, is another lovely YouTube creator and designer. And she's just brought out a set of 6 beautiful granny squares. There's going to be more sets. She was trying to self-publish a book of her, but it didn't go to plan. So she's now releasing them as sets of 6 squares. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I've bought the pattern for the first 6. I'll put the link below again, and I'll put a photo here of, and I will show you mine. So apart from one which I've left downstairs, and I am not running all the way down, but not to worry, I can put all 6 photos at the end of the video. So here's one. She's done them in quite a... Oh, I'll put them on my top because that's dark and you can see them more there. She's done hers, I think, in a paler cream than mine. But I already had this in my stash. And as you know, I'm trying very hard to use stash that I've got rather than go out and buy more. And what I am using is Lion Brand 24/7 cotton. And this is in the colour Ecru. It's a 4-weight, 100 grams, 186 yards, 170 metres, and I can't read that on there. It recommends a 4mm hook, and I do believe that's what I've been using as a 4mm hook, and it's one of my favourite cottons in the whole world, because I believe it's chain spun. And it's just incredible. I love this cotton. I love drops cotton in the UK, but this is my second one. Another cotton I love, but it's a cotton blend, is Hobbycraft, and I think it's called Hobbycraft Cotton Blend, and it's a cotton acrylic, and that's a super yarn to use, and I believe that's... Is it a DK? I think it's a DK. Yeah, this one is a 4-weight, so it's an Aran. But there, I digress. That's my first one. I'll put, when I edit this video, I'll put the names of each square underneath because I haven't got the patterns on my iPad and I'm recording on my iPad. So there's another one. They're lovely and easy to do if you're new to crochet or you haven't made squares like this before. Her patterns are lovely and very easy to follow. Very easy to follow. There we go. And she uses US terminology. Isn't that one pretty? This, I think, would make a wonderful, if you just did all these, make a wonderful tablecloth. But, oh my goodness, you'd need a lot. But I think that would make gorgeous tablecloth. Yeah, or even, you know, the little pelmets that you can crochet to put above a window. Be lovely. And this one. Oh, I think that's back to front. Yes, there we go. That's the right way. Isn't that lovely? They were so lovely to make. And when I wanted a little project in the evening and I didn't want to do, you know, any big projects, these were like, I could do one of these each evening and it was fabulous. And there's the other one. And I'm afraid you'll have to watch all the photos at the end. Oh, I think I put that one back to front as well. I do have a plan for these, but I'm not going to say what yet because I want to wait and see what I don't know how many sets of 6 she's got, but I do have a plan for these. I've had a thought. So I've just got to wait and see what happens. So that is, bear with me. I wanted to get the name of the pattern right. It's 6 Vintage Contemporary Granny Squares by Laura Eccleston, and this is Series 1 Beginner. So they're the first set of 6 for a beginner. Absolutely fabulous, fabulously written. And there's not only the written instructions, she has also got charts. I don't want to show you because you need to buy the pattern to see that. But if you like following crochet charts, every one, all 6 are charted as well. And it's a beautiful, beautiful set of granny squares. They're lovely, absolutely lovely. And what was I going to say? I don't know if you know Happy Berry, but Laura, she's lovely. She's got a lovely, lovely personality, beautiful, gentle voice, so lovely to listen to on her channel and that. So please do go and show us some yarny love and pop over to, I'll put all her links, and say hello and just see what you think. So that's that one. So there will be more in the future, because as soon as she releases her patterns, I'm afraid I will be there chomping at the bit and I'll be buying them. So that's my squares. So that's 6 squares finished. I don't think I've finished a yarn band on those yet. No, I haven't. But I've also started another designer that I have mentioned before, because I've made her I've made a Hexi cardigan. Hexi garden. Oh, that's a new one. A Hexi cardigan for one of our little granddaughters, and I'm just starting another one. This again was Sam, the yarn, because Sam buys quite a bit from the Knitting Network, and they sell Elements Panoramic Cake DK. Absolutely love their yarns. I do love their yarns, and I may have had a yarn haul, which I've got to show you. I'll show you at the end of this video. I wasn't going to buy any more yarn, but it is a cotton blend, and I'm building up my cotton stash. And I treated myself. It was in the sale. I did save money, but I'll show you at the end. I digress again. So, Elements Panoramic Cake DK. Again, they always have really good discounts on their website. I'll put a link to their website below. And Manfred had a yarn haul from there, and I saw these cakes and I thought, oh, I've got to have some. So the other Hexi cardigan I've made is a different colour. I can't remember the name of it, but doesn't matter. And this one is for our eldest granddaughter, and I've got that so far. I've got that far with it. Got a long way to go yet, because I ordered another one of these because she's bigger than the other one, and I think the one I made before used 2 cakes. So I thought best have 3 for this one, and I can keep going and make it a bit bigger for her. And these are lovely. These are 100 grams, 300 meters, 328 yards, 60% acrylic, 40% cotton, and made under license in Turkey. And it's DK, and it is as soft as you like. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soft. I wouldn't mind something made in this, you know. but it's lovely. And it works up so lovely with this gorgeous Hexi cardigan, which is by Craft and a Cuppa. I have shared the links before, but I will put them down there. Another brilliant designer. If you're into bright colours, beautiful rainbows and bright colours, pop over to her YouTube channel and see her makes. And I'll put the link to her patterns as well. She's got a patterns website. And there's stuff on there that I wouldn't wear, but I want to make. And I think I can make it for people in my family who might make it. And if they don't, I'll sell them. You can sell items that you make with Craft and a Cuppa's patterns, but please give a nod to her because it's her pattern. Make sure when you sell things, say, oh, the pattern, who the pattern is by. Always, always big up our creators, our designers. You know, when they're so kind enough to say, yes, you can sell items made from my patterns, please big them up and let everyone know who the designer is, because she really is a super, super designer, as are most. So there we go. That's what I'm making for my eldest granddaughter. Aren't the colours beautiful? They are absolutely beautiful. And I'm using a 4mm, yeah, my 4mm dots hook. And this is another lovely, lovely, easy pattern that you can sit down in the evening, watch a bit of telly, listen to your YouTube channels and just crochet away. It's lovely, very simple. And again, another beautiful, beautifully written pattern. Aren't we lucky to have all these gorgeous designers? I've tried going down the designer hole, but not for me. No, I like to support all the designers, buy their patterns and enjoy making what they so beautifully create. So that's Craft and a Cuppa. I'll put her link below. Now, my next, did I bring the yarn up with me? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. As you know, Sam and I have a very gorgeous, lovely, lovely friend who doesn't have a YouTube channel. I think she does have an Instagram, but she's not someone who wants to be shouted from the rafters about. So we call her our yarny fairy godmother. She had a huge, huge stash of yarn. I mean, you think I've got a big stash of yarn, a whole wall's worth. My word, this gorgeous person, this lovely, lovely human being, she is a lovely person. She's got a heart of gold. She must have had a room full of totes because Sam and I have received in the past, you know, a couple of years ago, last year even, I think I might have had a little one, some happy mails from her. Never asked for it, never. I don't want happy mail from any, not I don't want, I don't ask, I don't need happy mail, never. It's never a requirement. It's an absolute blessing and a joy when you get some. It's a beautiful thing to have, but it's too expensive these days for people to send things in the post. Even post internally in the UK is a horrendous price now. So I just love to support people's channels, see what they're making, and yeah, that's lovely. But postage, I'm afraid hubby and I, like many people, we've gone through a bit of a hard time lately. I'm not going into details. So we're recovering from that. There are no spare pennies on top of the little luxuries that we do for ourselves. We might go out for a meal now and again, but it's budgeted. I might buy a little bit of yarn now and again, but I have a limit. Yeah, but we're okay. We're okay. We're coming through. This is also, I didn't say on any of my other videos that I stopped all my subscriptions, memberships to people's channels. I had to, because we had to pull our belts in. I won't be joining any memberships in the near future, but it may be something I can do down the line again. But for now, I'm happy to, if people have anniversaries and things, I'm happy to, you know, give a donation that way or something. But yeah, it's one of those things. Sometimes you gotta pull your purse strings, and nothing wrong with it. Lots of us do it. Right, I've digressed again. Honestly, I did say it'd be a bit like this. I'm a bit tired. Anyway, Yarny Fairy Godmother sent Sam and I some another gorgeous cotton. And Sam's made a beautiful top. And I think, yeah, she is wearing it on one of her most recent videos. As you know, Sam from Manfors Makes is taking a little sabbatical at the moment. She's stepped back and it's summer holidays and everything. She's working hard and rethinking her channel and just having a little rest, because a well-deserved one. So she'll be back when she's ready. But she has influenced me so much, that lady, that cheeky Manfa. Anyway, she used, I think we both got 2 of the same colours. And Sam used the other colour to this, which I can't remember. Yes. I've got it. It's on my shelf. Sam's made a beautiful top in Rainbow Roller Coaster in the Premier Hipster Cotton. So she's made gorgeous top in that. I'll put a link to her channel. And if you don't know Sam, oh dear, I'll have to put that in later. I need 2 hands to do that. So if you don't know Sam, please go over and see her. She's delightful, absolutely delightful, amazing crocheter, wonderful person, big heart, wonderful mother and partner, and just gorgeous. She's one of my yarny besties. Yes, she made the top out of that one, and it influenced it, and it was a bag-a-day crochet pattern. And I thought, oh, I've got 2 lots of that yarn, and I love the yarn she used. And I thought, no, I'm going to go with the other one, because it's colours I don't usually go for, but I want a top done in that. So I'm using Premier Hipster Cotton, and this is in Hello Hydrangea. Absolutely gorgeous. Turquoises and aquas and lilacs, and just beautiful. So, and again, I'm using a bag-a-day crochet pattern. Bear with me. Sorry, it's not a pattern, it's a tutorial. It's a bag-a-day crochet tutorial, and it's a Crochet Easy Duster vest, with or without sleeves. But I've decided, because I don't want it as a duster really long, but I want it long enough to cover my bum, so sort of mid-thigh or a bit further down. And I'm going to make it like a coverall, like a tank top, not tank top, what we used to call a tabard years ago. So it's sleeveless. It'll just be 2 rectangles joined together at the front and the back, and your arms will be in the sleeves. So I have finished the first one. Yay! And I'm also not only using the Hello Hydrangea I'm using Knitcraft Cotton Blend, and that is in the colour Bright Blue. It goes amazingly with this. And I'm also using Knitcraft Cotton Blend in white. So, because I didn't have enough of the hipster, but don't they go lovely together? Absolutely. I was delighted, and I had it all in my stash. Yes. So this is what it's looking like. Isn't it lovely? So that's going to be there on me, and then I'll have the second piece. It'll be more like a short caftan sort of top, but I want it all done up and covered. I couldn't stand it open. I'd be fighting with it all the time. That's just me. That's just me. But yes, this is, it's ever so long, but let me show you. That's, let me show it. Right, so here we go. There. And I'll obviously do a hem on it and round the arms, but oh, I'm loving it. The colours are beautiful. Absolutely. The pattern is delightful. Again, another fabulous, fabulous tutorial by Bag a Day Crochet Crystal. She is, oh, blimey, anyone who doesn't know Bag a Day Crochet, I can't imagine there are many crocheters unless you are absolutely new to crochet, and then you might not know Bag a Day Crochet Crystal. I'll put her link below, but I've started my second one. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. This I started last night when poor old, oh, I haven't put a stitch marker. Hang on, my stitch is gonna, naughty moo. Didn't put a stitch marker in my last stitches. There we go. Or it'll all come undone. And whoops. Right, let me get this. There we go. And that's, you see, you do it in rows like this, but I'll actually wear it like that. But yeah, so I love the way this yarn changes colour, and it's beautiful because it's gentle and subtle. It just changes beautifully. Love this cotton, so easy to use. I think I've got enough of, I don't know if I've got any more of this actually. I thought I might have, but I can't see it. I might need to buy one more, which I can get off Amazon over here, but it's a poopy price over here. But for one ball and to finish my garment, I'm sorry, it's worth it. I will get it if I need it. But I have got enough of the Hobbycraft yarn, so that's good. I don't have to buy any more of that. So there we go. Piece number 2 on its way. That'll probably take me a little while now. I can't remember when I started. I don't keep notes on what I make, and I don't keep itineraries and you know, notes on stock on what I've got. I haven't got time for that. I'm afraid my life is too busy to be, and I don't have to be in control like that. I don't mind. I know what I've got now. I know where it is because my yarn barn is all nicely sorted out, and I'm not buying too much more at the moment. But yes, super pattern, and Bag a Day's tutorials are just so easy to. I have never found a tutorial that I couldn't do or I couldn't get on with. She is such a good tutor. She really is. And how she comes up with all these tutorials and patterns. She's got thousands and thousands of patterns. And I think her son helps her getting them all uploaded and that. Yeah, I believe you can buy them, but I've never bought. I've just used her tutorials. They're brilliant. So that's that one. What is next? I think that's all the catch-up items I want to do. I won't do my scrumbles, my freeform. Nova Gnome is the brilliant YouTube creator, and she designs as well. Beautiful, beautiful girl, inside and out. Such a gorgeous heart. She's just been on holiday with her sister and family and her niece and nephew. Oh, the videos, the photos, absolutely beautiful. She has put a video up on her channel for that. She's just put the Freeform Friday up. I sent my email in with my next submission, and I hadn't attached the photographs for her. So she emailed me back, but I only saw the email yesterday evening, and we were in the midst of getting Bob to hospital and everything, and oh, missed it. Moo, you silly old fart. Honestly. Yeah, so I've sent her the pictures now so she can see it, and she'll add that to next Friday's video. So we know what colour we've got to do next, which is yellow. So if you're interested in freeform crochet and making scrumbles, and if you don't know what a scrumble is, I will put the playlist to Nova Gnome's Freeform Friday in the link below, and you can go and educate yourself. It's good fun. I always wanted to have a go, and I wasn't sure, but I'm loving it. It is so different, and it's good fun. I'll put pictures of what I've made so far and my latest scrumble, which was black and red, on the end of this video. Yeah, I will put because I'm catching up, and it's what I've done. So that's that. Now, yarn haul. Bear with, because I need to get them out of the bag and it'll be noisy. Taking them out of the bags. Well, not all of them, because 5 of them are in together. So, as I said, making that little Hexi cardigan for granddaughter. So I bought an extra one. Oops, Daisy, no, I didn't. I bought 2. But I may keep one. I would like to keep one in my stash, because I just love it, and yeah, so I will keep one. That's gorgeous, and I will only need a 3 to make the Hexi cardi for, but these are such a good price. 300 meters of I mean, it's beautiful yarn. It's cotton acrylic, so a little bit more, usually a bit more expensive than normal yarn. But £2.49 for 300 meters of really beautifully look at this. I love, you can really see the speckles. I love the speckles through this. It just makes for such a beautiful item when you crochet them up. £2.49. I don't think that's bad at all for a really good cotton acrylic yarn cake. Lovely, absolutely gorgeous. I got 2 of those. One I need, one's just because. Then they had this in their sale as well. Now this is the same yarn but in a skein. This is Elements Panoramic. Look at these lovely colours. You've got pink and a sort of mauvey colour and an aqua, sort of denim blue, yellow, orange, peachy colour. It goes into a sort of browny colour. Oh, it's just beautiful. Just utterly beautiful. Love, and I went for it because it's different to what I normally go for. I'm trying to get out of everything lilacs, and you know, I love my lilacs, but I can't live in that permanently. So I bought 6 balls of this, 6 skeins. That was less than £15. They're £2.39 each, and these have got Little bit less yarn in these, 225 metres, 246 yards, but again, 70% acrylic, 30% cotton, little less cotton in this, but £2.39. Absolutely gorgeous, and it recommends a 5mm crochet hook. I don't know that I'd use a 5mm for me. I might do. Normally with DK I'm 4.5, but yeah, I might start, go up a hook and see. But yes, look at those lovely colours. Beautiful, aren't they? And again, so incredibly soft. I can't get over how smushy and squishy and soft that is. So that's loads. I'm not working it out. There you go. Lovely colours. I love them. What am I going to make with it? I do not know. I got enough that I can make a wearable for me. And I'm going to have to make some room. But I have got totes with cotton yarn in as well. So, that was my little yarn haul. That's my little video. Not so little. This might be quite a long catch-up. As I said, I will put all the photos at the end and I will catch up with you sometime in the future. Sometime, maybe soon, maybe not. It all depends how life goes. And as we all know, life throws us coconuts at times. So, yes, I think I'm done. Done. I need to go downstairs and turn my soup off. I've made some soup for Bob for tea tonight because he wants something gentle. He had scrambled eggs for lunch. He had to take. We don't usually eat breakfast. Not first thing. We usually eat breakfast round about 10 o'clock. We sort of have brunch and then an evening meal. I don't need 3 meals a day. So this morning he had to take a tablet, and antibiotics, you have to take it either just before food or with food. So he found a bit of my homemade cherry and almond cake this morning with a cup of tea, and why not? Bless him, he's poorly. And he had scrambled eggs and a bit of toast for lunch, which is great. He's got a buttered hot cross bun to have with his next antibiotic while he's driving the bus on his tea break. And then tonight I've made a beautiful pepper soup. Oh, it's lovely. Roasted pepper soup. It's gorgeous. And he'll have that with a bread roll and dunk it. It'd be nice and soft for him. So there we go. That's us done for now. As I always say, look after yourself. Give yourself some you time. It's most important. As I get older, I have realised it's so important. I need my space, my me time. And for me, because I'm an early riser, I get that in the morning. I come down, Bob makes me a cup of tea. We catch up on the news, we chat. We have 2 or 3 cups of tea before he goes to work, and I crochet while I'm chatting, nattering with him. My lunch breaks, often I do a bit of crochet, and definitely in the evenings it's my wind down. And sometimes I don't do any. Depends how busy my day is and if I'm stressed. But yeah, it's important to find your little slots, even if it's 10 minutes. If you love your crochet that much, 10 minutes can do you the world of good. It doesn't have to be crochet. It can be knitting, can be card making, stamping, diamond art, drawing, whatever tickles your fancy. So always make time for you, look after yourself, look after your health, and always be kind. You don't know what anyone else's walk in life is. A kind word and a smile can often lift someone's heart just a little bit if they're down in the dumps. So take care, and I'll see you till the next one. Bye for now.